Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new episode, to another update. Welcome to a new year, a new month. Happy 2023. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening, for commenting, for sharing, for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish that this new year continue the streams of blessings and awakening that has been coming through for the past years, and that you continue to find your center, that you continue to find the essence of who you truly are, and that more light, more love continue to stream forward in your life. Thank you so much. May this year be your greatest year yet. Thank you. Thank you. In this episode, I am going to discuss the energies of the month of January, as well as a little bit of what I believe is going to be transpiring in the year 2023, as we look at this information from an astrological standpoint or point of view, from a numerology point of view, and also from the information that I have been tuning in during meditation for the energies that I'm feeling, and from what I can perceive that is shifting and transpiring given all the signs and synchronicities that I am observing and that I am tuning in within myself and within the collective as well. These messages are for the collective, it's not individually, although some of the information that I shared with you might hit you at an individual level, but take into consideration that I am speaking more at a collective level. And also to remember that we are a collective consciousness. We form the collective consciousness of humanity. So this goes back again to the fact, that we are all connected, that we are all intertwined, and that we affect each and other's energy, and we affect everything overall. So that being said, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining and for subscribing. I am going to be somewhat brief in this update, because in order to give a full update for the entire year, it will be too long. There is a lot happening on this year 2023. So I am going to try to give you just the key points. That way you can go on and search on your own and tune into the information of whatever it is that you are going through, and tune into what it is that resonates with you and what doesn't. 2023 was a magnificent year. It was the greatest year for some. It was not the greatest year for many. It was a year of a lot of changes. It was a year that brought a lot of blessings with it, a lot of intensity, a lot of awakening, a lot of light. And we have to be grateful for the blessings of 2022. 2022 was a 6th anniversary year, and 6 in numerology, it is believed to be a very feminine energy, an energy of basically destruction, or energy of dismantling. Is an energy of also being prepared to give birth, because this number 6 represents kind of like the pregnant mother. So it's the mother ready to give birth to a new reality, or to a new life, if you will. And that was the year 2022. Also, tuning into the tarot, I came to realize that the tarot, the card number 6 in the tarot, is also the card of the lover. And the lover, so what it tells me is that in 2022, the collective, and a lot of you were able to connect with your divine counterpart in that year, meaning that the awakening was accelerated because more and more people were coming online meeting their divine counterparts, meeting their what we call twin flame, which is not somebody outside of you, but it's actually an aspect of you. It's basically your higher self, if you will. So in 2022, what I believe that transpired with so many of people in the collective was that they were able to listen to the call of their soul. They were able to listen to the signs and synchronicities that their soul was delivering to them so that they can get in tune more with who they truly are and bring that divine partnership, which is the lovers, again, that divine partnership into union so that you can now embark in the ascension journey, in the journey of more continuous awakening, in the spiral of journey that goes up and up and up and up, and it's never ending. So that was 2022. Now this year is going to be a whole different year. The energies of these years are very, very, very different from the energies of the past. I mean, every year is a different year with different energies. However, in this year, from an astrological point of view, it is predicted that a lot of things are going to change, and not just at an individual level, but also at a collective level, especially thinking about the three-dimensional reality that we live in. A lot of the structures, a lot of the things that are outdated, a lot of the things that are not working in the collective are going to be dismantled or changed in this year. This is from an astrological point of view. From a numerology point of view, 2023 is a 7th universal year. The number 7 is known to be the number of awakening, the number of higher knowledge, the number of higher wisdom, higher alignment with spirit. It's a very, very spiritual energy, the energy of number 7. The number 7, it is believed to bring the spiritual warrior within, bring it forward. And that is one thing that I see that is going to happen in this year. For some of you that were listening to the guidance of your soul in 2022 and brought the divine union between you and your counterpart, that aspect of you that is in the spiritual realm, that it's in the unknown, in the unseen, now you are going to embark in your spiritual mastery. This year is the year where you are going to understand more of the power that you have as a human being, the power that you have as a member of this collective consciousness that we are living in. So it is a 7. 7 is that number of the spiritual warrior within, the number of spiritual awakening, spiritual insights, and that is what we are going to experience in this year. Also, the number 7 is the chariot in the tarot. The chariot is it's an energy of responsibilities. It's an energy of taking journeys. It's an energy of responsibilities as well. So this energy might show up in your word in different ways, and you will be able to tune in to whatever ways is presenting in you. When we say journey, it might be physical journey, it might be a journey mentally, it might be emotional, it might be that you are taking more responsibility of your own energy, of your own self, of your own being. And that is what is predicted with the number 7. In terms of the beginning of the year, I want to say that the first 2-3 months of the year are going to set the tone of what is going to transpire for the rest of the year. The first 3 months are very, 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 very powerful. Now, the beginning of the year, which is the month of January, the month that we are now in, the energies are a little bit similar to what was transpiring in 2022. The energy starts a little slow. The year starts a little slow, and we still feeling like we are not in a whole new energy yet. And that will be for the first 2 or 3 weeks of January. It's going to feel like nothing has happened, like nothing has changed. And that is due to some of the celestial bodies in our solar system, Mercury and the planet Mars. They are what we consider retrograde. So they are kind of moving backwards, which is not a real thing. It's an illusion from the point of view of the Earth. And the energy feels like, okay, like nothing has happened, like what's going on. But coming the third week of January, things are going to start moving forward, because at that point all the celestial bodies in our planet, in our solar system, will be going forward or moving direct, if you will. So things are going to start changing. Then you will feel the energy that is starting to move a little faster. That now, like, okay, you're gonna start feeling like, okay, we are in a new year now. Whatever is happening, whatever is coming, it's something new. And that is the energy at the beginning of the year. However, whatever transpired in your life, whatever is happening within the collective, whatever is happening in the sky, in our solar system, with the movements of the celestial bodies, is what's going to turn the fork, is what's going to think for what is going to transpire for the rest of the year. That is due to some astrological alignments of the planets that are happening the first 3 months of the year, and that is what's going to set the tone for what is to come. Not just for 2023, but it is predicted that what's happening the first 3 months of the years with the changes of the planets and what's going on is going to affect the collective for a number of years, not just 2023. So that being said, guys, it's a year where the mother has given birth. Going back to 2022, now 2023, the mother gave birth already. So for those of you that were able to tune in to yourself, to your higher self, to your guidance, to your spiritual guidance, your spiritual mastery, your spiritual essence, now this is the year to implement whatever it is that you were answering, whatever calls you were answering in 2006, whatever the mother was ready to give birth. This is the year now. This is the beginning of that birth. This is the beginning of that new you, of that new reality in 2023. And again, this is going to be based in spirituality. It is a very, very spiritual number. It's a number of a lot of self-awareness and self-responsibilities, of taking journeys as well, and being responsible for your own energy. So I encourage each and every one of you to continue your journey of ascension. For those of you that have been on this journey now for quite some time, continue to do what you're doing. Continue to trust that whatever is happening around you, it is meant to happen. Whatever it is that's transpiring in your life, it's meant to transpire. And to trust that you are always in the right place at the right time, and experiencing the right circumstances that you set for yourself at a soul level. I invite you to ask yourself, to ask God, to ask the universe, to ask whoever it is that you believe in. Ask the question, what is the teaching for me in this experience? What is the teaching for me in whatever it is that you might be experiencing? And just be open and receptive to the way that the answer might come to you. You know, the answers might come to you in many different ways, and when you are open to whatever way the answer comes, you will know when the answer arrives. So I truly invite you to do that. That is in regards to the year. Now, in regards to the month of January, The month of January, it is a very, very powerful month. We start the month with a full moon in the constellation of Cancer. Cancer is known to be the home of the Divine Mother. It is known to be the temple of the moon. So Cancer is a water sign, and it's very, very emotional. So this is, again, going back to the first 3 weeks of the month of January. Things are still a little bit emotional of either of whatever we left behind, or the uncertainty that we still don't know what's coming. So that will be on the 6th or 7th of this month of January, depending on where you are. It is a very, very, very powerful full moon in Cancer. The moon is making other aspect with other planets, and the sun as well in Capricorn. So, remember to remain within your own energy. Remember that emotions might be heightened during this time, and especially because it's the temple of the moon. The moon is emotional by itself, but now the moon is going to be a home. So a lot of emotions might come to the surface, and just trust that whatever is coming to the surface, it is meant to come to the surface for you to acknowledge. It is meant to come to the surface for you to transmute, to release, to let go, so that you can embrace the new, and that you can learn from whatever it is that's coming up into your psyche. So that will be on the 6th. Then we are followed by a new moon in the constellation of Aquarius, and that will be around the 21st of December. This is around the same time that the sun is going to shift sign, and the sun is going to be moving to the constellation of Aquarius as well. This is going to be a moon that is going to as well help us to plant seeds for what it is that we want to manifest in 2023. Given the power that we have now in this 7th universal year, given the power that you have come to acknowledge within you, that power that you have as a spiritual being, as a being of light, now that moon is going to allow you to utilize the magic, to become the magician within, and to embrace the magician within, so that you can bring magic into your life and allow your higher self and the divine to be your leading compass, to allow love to be your leading compass. So the end of the month is the energy shifts a little bit. Again, this is going to be around the new moon, so the energy is going to be more of, okay, I am moving forward now. Things are shifting, things are moving, and that will be after the 3rd week of January. That will be the energy that we will be feeling within the collective, and you might also again feel it within your individual energies as well. So it's very fascinating, guys. We have been blessed. We have been blessed with a lot for the past, I want to say for the past 2-3 years. We have been blessed with a lot. We have been invited to go inward and to continue to trust ourselves, to continue to tune in to these messages that are coming from our heart, from our intuition. And this is the year now that we will implement the magician within, that we will embrace the magic that we have, the magic that we are, so that we can continue to co-create our reality based on love, based on truth, based on freedom, and based in grace. So continues to tune in to yourself, continues to tune in to your energy, continue to embrace the wholeness of you are, and always remember that you are exactly where you need to be, that you are exactly experiencing what you need to experience. And if it's not something that you are liking, maybe that's the message. I am not liking this, and you have the power to change it. So I want to keep it very short in this video. Again, 2023 is going to be a year that we are going to experience a lot of changes within the collective, which eventually will change our perspective as well, and it will be a change personally within ourselves as well. So hold on fast, because things are going to continue to change. At the three-dimensional level, I don't even have to mention that. Things are going to keep dismantling. Things are going to continue to come to the surface. Whatever is not working is going to come out. The darkness, the ugliness is going to come out in order to be transmuted, to be released, and to be let go. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for remaining within your own. Thank you so much for the service that you are doing to humanity, to Mother Gaia, to the collective, to your brothers and sisters. Thank you for remaining centered and for remaining an observer. This is the path that we are in. We are standing firm in the path of light and shadow. And a master is self-determined, is self-aware, is self-conscious, and a master observes and learns. And a master takes action when it's only necessary, and when the guidance and the appropriate timing, the divine timing, is there for you to do so. So thank you so much once again for joining, for sharing, for subscribing. And I leave you with all my divine love. May this year continues to bring blessings. And shall we continue to be free? Shall we continue to embrace humility? Shall we continue to embrace peace? Not just for each and every one of us, but also to humanity as a whole, to the planet, and to the collective consciousness. Namaste. Thank you.